Thumbs up, smiles, 1, 2, 3. Mic check, 1, 2. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Stage 7 Microphone Check.
Привет, ребят! Вы даже не представляете, где мы сейчас находимся, хотя вы, наверное, уже видели. Мы находимся около степлс-центра и сегодня открыли памятник Шакилу О'Нилу. Поэтому я думаю, вам понравится выпуск, особенно те, кто любит баскетбол. Мы немножечко покажем вам речь, кто выступал, и семью Шака. Также здесь Коби и очень-очень много других крутых звезд. Крутой исторический момент. Мы уже все видели, а вам только предстоит все видеть. Пока!
The Los Angeles Lakers have acquired a 24-year-old superstar who we feel is going to bring us to that incredible level that this franchise has enjoyed in Los Angeles.
The Lakers, they have great tradition. They have great big man tradition, and I'm looking forward to being a Los Angeles Laker.
We're not in Vegas, but I do think that the Lakers in July hit the Shaq pot. Oh, did he make a nice move? Shaq turned underneath the rope.
I think you all should try one of these muffins, because these muffins are real good.
Change of direction, dribble, listen to the crowd. Lob it to Shaq. Beautiful play. Harper and Shaq.
I would like to be known as the Big Aristotle. That's why I'm Wilt Chamberlain, Big Barishnikov.
Shaq is just having fun now.
I have 55.2 moves on each block.
I believe that's the first time I've ever seen that from Shaq.
Let me off a little bit, big fella. Let me see that move
play.
again.
That is a beautiful play. I like the play to Shaq. He stops and says hello.
I want to be known as the Big Shakespeare.
Shaquille, fade away.
Don't even attempt to jump like that. Get out of the way.
No, Shaq slows down. Beautiful play.
I remember when I first came in here, Jerry West had the spotlights on all the jerseys, and he put a lot of pressure on me. He said you could either be up there with the greats or you can be a bust.
And with Chilcutt guarding Shaq, Shaq can go for 1,000. Green gives the ball in the bounce pass to Kobe. Long pass all the way under the Shaq. Slammed up. Oxley's got the ball. Made it. Gives it off the pass. Standing ovation. They'll get a chance to get it back to Shaq. Kobe underneath gives to Shaq. 61 points. Career high. He's dribbling the ball. He knows what's going on in his 28th birthday. And Kobe makes a spectacular underneath.
This year, I just wanted to come out and be very consistent, dominate, and play hard. Right now, I'm missing the macaroni. I got the chicken, I got the salad, I got the rice, but right now I'm just missing the macaroni.
20-point swing. It's down by 16. They lead by 4. Shaquille O'Neal makes it a 6-point difference. Going into traffic, hands it to O'Neal. Count the basket plus the foul. This is when the Lakers are very scary. O'Neal spinning and scoring. Plus one. I thought he was going to shoot the ball. He bombed it in a critical game to give you a 5-point lead. Kobe Bryant off balance. Shaquille O'Neal is there. And the Lakers are the 2000 NBA champions.
To the unanimous MVP of the 2000 finals, Shaquille O'Neill.
I just want to say thank y'all for believing in us, and we're going to get another one next year.
That ties an NBA Finals record. This season, the Lakers 4-0 in closeout situations.
Your feet leave the floor, it's pretty difficult to jump, and Shaq is hard in the basket.
They finish with a 15-1 run. The best all-time playoff percentage in the history of the league.
I'm going back to Sacramento, Queens, write it down, take a picture, send it to him. I won't care.
The world knows the ball's coming into big number 34. Here's Weber. Weber rejected by O'Neill. Two excellent defensive plays by Shaquille O'Nillu. Shot clock for three. Shaq has 33. The Lakers win here in Sacramento, and they will be gunning for a third straight title.
That this is where we all started. We began here in New Jersey, Newark, New Jersey, and all our family and friends are here. It'd be a great honor to end it all right here, right now.
And Shaquille O'Neal has now moved in front of Hakeem Olajuwon most points in a 4-game series. And this will be the first sweep of the NBA Finals since 1995.
His third most valuable player award, none other than Shaquille O'Neal.
I know I have big shoes to fill. Kareem, Will, Mr. Worthy, Byron. But I wanted to make a name for myself, and we did that. When I come back in the Staples 20 years from now, I can show my children. I can say, look, your father was a bad man.
Good afternoon. My name is Stu Lance, and on behalf of the Los Angeles Lakers, to this monumental occasion, another statue for another Laker legend. We just saw a video of some of his accolades, of things he's done throughout his career. We could be here forever if we just tried to show everything. The big fella is something special. I remember one of the first times I met Shaquille, we were at the world famous Pete Newell Big Man Camp, and a photographer, a still photographer, was putting a camera, taping it up to the backboard. And he had it all taped up, and I looked at him, and I looked at Mr. Newell, and I said, you think that's secure enough? And the guy said, yeah, that's nobody can knock that down. Shaquille's first dunk, that camera, very expensive, I would assume, shattered into a million pieces as it hit the floor. This is what we owe to this man. Some of the greatness of power, strength, but more importantly, agility. A big man with good, quick feet. We've got a lot of special guests that we're going to introduce, but first of all, I want to bring out some of them. I want to first start off with the president of the Staples Center and LA Live, Mr. Lee Zeidman. Also, president and part owner of the Los Angeles Lakers, Miss Jeannie Buss. Special people in the audience, and I'll get to them in a minute, but I want to make sure we bring in some other people. This guy is stuck in traffic, and if anybody knows about traffic, it's me. I commute, and all of you do a lot of times. We know that you can get stuck in a terrible situation on the 10, 405, whatever. Next, our special guest would be Kareem. The New York Knicks, the guy with more coaching titles than anybody in NBA history, Phil Jackson. And this next gentleman, I'm sure you all remember him, wore number 24. And of course, the man of the hour, the reason why we're all here, the big fella himself, Shaquille O'Neal. first speaker we're going to have today
is to represent the Lakers, which includes my family, all the Lakers employees, but most importantly, it includes the fans. I asked Laker fans what message they would like me to pass on to you. And the highlights were, no one celebrates a championship like you, but please, no more asking Mark Madsen to dance. They told me to give you their appreciation for how you took care of the children of Los Angeles, highlighted every year by playing Shaka Claus during Shackmas. They wanted me to remember the 2000 playoff game 7 against the Portland Trail Blazers as one of the all-time greatest Laker wins. All of them wanted me to convey their gratitude for bringing your once-in-a-lifetime talent and larger-than-life personality to Los Angeles, and they wish you continued success. And finally, they wanted me to tell you, yes, they can dig it. In closing, this statue will become yet another icon of Los Angeles that will draw basketball fans from all over the world to come and visit and see it in person. So make sure that when you do take a picture, to post it on your Instagram or Snapchat or Twitter and include the hashtag Shaq. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Stu. And on behalf of AEG, welcome to Staples Center, and today, all of you out in Shacktown, welcome. For the unveiling of our 8th statue here at Star Plaza. I think there's not another arena in this country that can boast 8 statues in front of it, and I'm almost certain there's not an arena in the country that has one that's actually hanging from its side. In 1992 and 93, when Shaq was a rookie playing for Orlando, I was the director of operations at the Great Western Forum. I watched with awe as he took down not 1, but 2 basketball standards. First, in Phoenix, playing the Phoenix Suns. Second, in New Jersey, playing the New Jersey Nets. The average weight of those backboards and stanchions back then was about 2,000 pounds. It was then I said to myself, man, I sure feel lucky that the Lakers only play Orlando 1 time a year at home, because my stress level would certainly be high if it was any more. 3 years later, Dr. Buss and Jerry West shocked the NBA world and signed Shakilu O'Nilu as a free agent. My stress level immediately multiplied 41 times, as that was the number of games that the Lakers would play at home and the number of times that Shaq would actually have to take down a basket at the Great Western Forum. Did not want to be on. Now, nobody knew this back then, but as it neared the season, I called our operations staff together and I said, listen, you've got to give me some kind of false sense of security here that this is never going to come down. So we decided that we were going to go in the weight room every night when we set up the baskets and take as many of the weights as possible, and we were going to open up the back of the baskets and put all those weights inside. Hopefully, it would have protected us a little bit more from those monstrous dunks. At least give me a little more comfort at sleeping at night before a Laker game. Fortunately, thank you, Lee. Before we get to our next speaker, I want to acknowledge some of the celebs and some of Shaq's former teammates, etc., that are in the audience. If you could just quickly raise your hand when I call your name so that everyone can get up. Shaq says he wants you to stand up. Whatever Shaq wants, Shaq gets. All right, let's start with Elgin Baylor. Dan Beckerman. Bill Burtka. And the guy that was lucky enough to be the first recipient of all of Shaq's talents, Coach Dale Brown. The better half of the Bryant family, Vanessa Bryant. Janie Buss, Joey Buss, Nicole Buss, Jesse Buss, Jordana Buss, former player Eldon Campbell, Jim Clemens, Brian Cook, Snoop Dogg, Jenna Elfman, Derek Fisher, Rick Fox, Devin George, Horace Grant, A.C. Green, Coach Frank Hamlin, Ron Harper, Justin Hartley, Josh Henderson, Robert Ory, Mark Madsen, Slava Medvedenko, Alonzo Mourning, Gary Payton, Mike Penberthy, Mitch Richmond, Luke Rubatai, Kareem Rush, Coach Brian Shaw, Coach Luke Walton, Jamal Wilkes, James Worthy, and last but certainly not least, Cookie Johnson. I saved Cookie for last only because her husband, Magic, who is now president of basketball operations, couldn't be here today, so he sent a video for you, Shaquille. Let's watch the video.
Shaq, I remember the first time that Dr. Buss and Jerry West told me, hey man, you gotta go recruit Shaq and talk him into coming to LA and leaving Orlando. And I told you that you would come and with your personality as well as your game, you could come and really not only win championships, but take over the world, because this platform was perfect for you as a superstar and as a big, big personality. And you came in and took the city by storm with your play, but also with your personality and giving back to the community. And you did an excellent job. And you went on to win 3 in a row. I mean, that is truly amazing. I knew you and Kobe would do something special. And both of you came through and did something special for the city and for the league and for the world. And so we have witnessed some of the greatest centers that's ever played that in the NBA played for the Lakers, and you carried on that tradition of dominant big men that has donned the purple and gold. And so, man, I just want to say congratulations. You deserve your statue. You will always be remembered in this town for, again, your play, and then, again, that big smile. And I remember when you came to me and said, man, I want to get my jersey retired. And I pulled you aside and said, hey, you got to go talk to Dr. Buss and forget what happened in the past. And you went and did that. And now I want to just thank Jeannie for making sure that you got your statue out front as well. And I just say that I'm proud of you as like I'm like a big brother to you. I'm proud of what you've done in business. I'm proud of what you're doing right now on TV, and you got almost every commercial in the world. But this platform of the Lakers allows superstars to do something that no other team can provide for them. And you took full advantage of that. So congratulations, big fella. And from me to you, you know I love you. Sorry I couldn't be there. As you know, I got this new job right now, president of basketball of the Lakers, so I gotta get out and recruit. But you know that I love you, and tell your mom I said hello as well. So congratulations, Shaq, you deserve it.
Our next speaker, this guy, everybody who's played or still playing, this is the guy they're chasing as far as scoring is concerned. The NBA's leading all-time scorer, Kareem Abdul-Jabbar.
Well, afternoon, everybody, and welcome. The main reason I'm up here today is because Shaq and I have so much in common. We're both over 7 feet tall. We're both dashingly bald. And both famously outspoken. Both former Lakers. We both have had active acting careers. I played the co-pilot in Airplane, the fifth floor guardian in Bruce Lee's iconic Game of Death. And he played Smooth Smurf in Smurf 2. And Kazam. But the thing is, both of us were suspiciously overlooked for the Academy Awards. So that's hashtag Oscars so short. Unfortunately, despite having all that in common, only one of us could be good looking. Sorry, Shaq. Sorry. It's exciting to see so many people here today to celebrate this momentous occasion. Some people thought the odds of Kobe Bryant showing up today were the same as Shaq sinking a free throw. But those of us gathered here today have come to honor one of the most dominating players in NBA history. Watching frustrated players swarm around all 325 pounds of a determined Shaq spinning toward the basket was like watching those tiny old biplanes trying to take down King Kong. No player ever had to endure more physical abuse. Yet not only did he endure it, he excelled in the face of it. Publicly displaying a statue of someone is no small thing. In American society today, we reward popularity with a reality show, but we recognize significance with something more lasting, more inspiring, a statue. The oldest known statue in the world dates back 30,000 years. So for at least 30 millennia, civilizations have been honoring those people who best represent the most enduring values of their society. Michelangelo's statue of David shows the determination and faith of the biblical hero just as he's about to take on the giant Goliath. The Lincoln Memorial represents the strength and compassion of Abraham Lincoln, struggling to hold together a nation. The statue of Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. captures his dignity and commitment to bring about a better world. Determination and faith, strength and compassion, dignity and commitment. These are the qualities our community value of our community. And those values we value so much that we build statues to people who embody them, so they might inspire others to take on those qualities. Those who don't appreciate sports may look at statues of athletes with less awe.
Right now I want to take a moment to recognize, we talked about that statue. The statue was created at the Radblatt Amrani studio by Omri Amrani, who is here with his wife Julie. Please stand. Right here. She partnered with him on this statue. They've also partnered on some other statues, the Jerry West statue, Kareem statue, the Luke Robitaille statue, the Chick Hearn statue, and the new LA Kings 50th anniversary monument. So they need a lot of rest. They've done a lot of work. All right, our next guest is here after missing the opener because of traffic. So I want to bring onto the stage right now, I don't know how to describe this guy, Mr. Laker, Mr. Loga, I don't know what you want to call him. Just call him one of the greatest of all times, Mr. Jerry West.
Thank you very much. You know, I got here a little late. Traffic, hour and a half to get here, and I apologize. Where should I start? Is Dale Brown here? Dale, I remember I called you years ago, and I saw this young man play in 1989 in Houston, Texas. And the first thing I said to myself, I said, my God, we've had some great players here. He sure would look good in a purple and gold uniform. Little did I know that in 1996, we would have an opportunity to have a chance to talk to him about coming to Los Angeles. And at that point in time, there was a lockout. And I didn't know Shaquille. But I know I had a very big phone bill that summer, and conversations with you all over the place. And Leonard Amato, thank you for being so honest and, more importantly, helpful in getting Shakilу O'Nillu here in Los Angeles. It's a pleasure to deal with agents like him. And through a lot of phone conversation, I felt like whether or not he was coming here to Los Angeles, I felt like he was someone that I would really like to know personally. Frankly, one of I guess happy moments in my life, because I think you always second guess yourself when you're dealing with players of this caliber. They don't come along very often. And when he said that, I knew it was going to change the landscape of this city, but more importantly, the fortunes of the Lakers. I will tell you, his mother, Lucille, sitting here, boy, oh boy, are you a lot like her. That smile, I'm sure someone else up above looking down saying, my God, he's here. The little things he did for people. And that summer also, there's another young man, doesn't have any gray hair yet, who arrived with him. And one of the things I told Shaquille, I said, look, I said, you know, I think we have a better team fitting around you. I think you'll have a better chance to achieve your goals, to win championships. And Mr. Fisher was one of those guys we had that year as a rookie. And we got this young guy who was full of himself. And one of these days he's going to be out here real soon. But in concluding, I think for me, this is a player I most enjoyed when I was with him because he always deprecated himself. He was fun. He never changed, never changed. Shaquille, when you left here, obviously I wasn't here. It was a real sad day for me because I always thought you'd end up your career with the Lakers. Sometimes that doesn't happen in the NBA. And in the year 1996, we bought another little bit older guy here by the name of Phil Jackson. And for 3 years, I had an opportunity, and I loved him like a son. Thank you.
Thank you, Jerry. Our next speaker, I did introduce him once before, and I think I'll use the same intro. To think of one coach coaching 11 championships in the NBA. Truly a remarkable feat. Now president with the New York Knicks, Mr. Phil Jackson.
Thanks, Stu. All these dogs are out, Shaquille, for you. You let all the dogs out. Travis Knight's not here though, right? We miss Travis. We were up there, the crowd was out there in 2000, and look at what it is now. It's amazing. Another crowd. Welcome everybody to this celebration. There's so many stories to tell about Shaq that it's hard to pick just one. There's an introductory story in Buenos Aires, but I won't go into that. I mean Rio de Janeiro, or was it Buenos Aires? And then he came to Flathead Lake where I have a summer home. And that was the first meeting we had the summer of '99. I came late back to my own property and Shaq had already captivated Table Bay. That's where I had a home. He not only was diving off the pier doing gainers, and he can't swim, by the way, but he'd also commandeered whoever had it.
Thank you, Phil. Our last speaker here, that's on stage at least. Kind of mad at him, but I guess I'll get over it in time. Let me introduce to you Mr. Kobe Bryant.
Right. So, we've heard a lot of stories about Shaq today, but what we haven't talked about is how good of a player he was. Most dominant player I've ever seen. And the thing that was most impressive to me is that he's such a fun, outgoing guy. Loves to tell jokes, loves to have fun with his teammates, practical jokes. But before the tip-off, something happens. The switch goes off of him. And he's no longer joking around. He's no longer playing around. He's not smiling anymore. He's out there and he's trying to dominate. And I remember the playoff series against San Antonio. We're going into the arena. And he and I would sit against each other in the back of the bus. And he leans over to me and he goes, "Bring it to me early tonight. Bring it to me early." I'm looking at him like, "All right, what's going on?" He said, "When I was a kid, David Robinson wasn't very nice to me." I said, "Say no more. This series is in the bag, man. That's it. That's it." But I just want to say thank you. I've learned so much from you as a player. And everything that you've done for the city, everything you've done for this franchise, and your kids, you guys should know your dad was a bad man. He's a bad man. Congratulations, and much love to you, my brother.
Speaking of the kids, before I introduce the kids, okay, now, which one of you would like to go first? Here we go.
Hello, everyone. Welcome and good afternoon. My name is Shakilu O'Nillu. I am the oldest of Shakil's 6 children. You wouldn't be able to tell with the height going on behind me, but I'm the oldest. Before I start, I'd like to first thank you all for being here with us to celebrate such a momentous honor. It's kind of incredible parents instilled in you as a child. You're confident, you're humble, you're hilarious, supportive, and despite you thinking that the earth is flat, it's not flat. You're one of the smartest people that I know, and that says a lot about me. Whether you played with him or simply...
Should I get a countdown?
Let's wait and get the chairs pulled. And everybody move close together. And everybody across the street in Microsoft Square, we're going to want you to start the count. Ready in Microsoft Square? Let's start them down at 5. 4, 3, 2, 1. And now let's hear from the man of the hour, Shakilu O'Nillu.
How's everyone doing today? Before we get started, I want you guys to give a big round of applause to each and every Laker player. All teammates, you guys stand up. Stand up. I want you to give these guys a round of applause. Stand up. Stand up, Slava. Kareem. Big Shot, Bob. GP, are you with me? B-Shaw. Pretty Ricky, still sexy as ever. First, I'd like to thank the Bus family for this great occasion. If I had 1 or 2 wishes, first wish, I'd wish the great Dr. Jerry Buss was here. Second wish, I wish my father, Philip Harrison, was here to see this moment. This moment is very unexpected, as I see at least 2 Lakers ahead of me that definitely deserve a statue. One is right over there, big game James Worthy. James, stand up. And the other is the great Will Chamberlain. So definitely appreciate this honor very much. I'd like to thank my family, my mother, my sister, Shawnee, and the kids. Definitely couldn't have done it without you guys. You know, I missed a lot. Missed a lot of plays, I missed a lot of games, I missed everything, but you guys always stood with me and understood that, and I appreciate you very much. And the way y'all delivered those speeches, you're going to law school, you're going to law school, and you're going to law school. You messed up, you showed your hand. You showed your hand, now you got to go to law school. I'd like to thank my old agent, but still a good friend, Leonard Armato at the time. I was in Atlanta, and I was having problems with Orlando and during the Olympics, and Leonard said, Jerry West would like to have a conversation with you. So I had a conversation with Jerry West, and at the time, you know, I was about to sign a $98 million deal, and then my good friend Alonzo Mourning signed for $115. I was like, ooh, yeah, thank you, Alonzo. So me and Leonard, we went back to Jerry, we was like, Jerry, $150. Jerry said, let me see what I could do. So I'm downtown Atlanta, me and Uncle Jerome, we're partying, and Leonard calls me on my big cell phone, you know, the big one, the big gray one. I'm in the club, I'm like, yeah. He said, Jerry said he got something for you. So I get to Jerry's room, it's about 3 in the morning. Jerry got on his Versace house coat and he walking around. He said, big fella, I got something for you. So I looked at the paper and it said 120 for 7. I said, you know what, I'm coming to LA. So thank you, Jerry West. Jerry West was always my favorite. He was somebody that I always listened to. One day, it was me, him, and Jerome. And Greg Ostertag had said something crazy in the paper. Jerry West says, somebody should punch him in his face. I said, no problem, Jerry, I'll do it. Went downstairs and said, sorry, Greg, I got to punch you in your face. So thank you, Jerry, for allowing me to punch people in the face. Got to thank my teammates. You know, I definitely couldn't be up here without you guys. Guys like Big Shot Bob. I can remember in that Sacramento series. It was a tough game. Yeah, give it up for Big Shot Bob. I can remember in that Sacramento series, I'm having a tough game, but we were coming back, and somebody had shot a shot, and I got the rebound, but I was shooting terrible from the line that day. So I tried to quick it back up, and I missed. And then Vladdy, with his flopping self, he slapped it back to the top of the key. And I saw Rob shoot it, and I just watched it like that. Boom, and the crowd went crazy and it went in. So thank you, Big Shot Bob. Guys like Brian Shaw, who always used to stay on me. Like, you know, every now and then I wanted to step out and shoot a jumper, and B. Shaw had the ball and be like, no, get your big ass inside. You ain't shooting no jumpers. Get your big ass on the post and go to work. All right, Brian. So go to the post. So thank you, B. Shaw, for always staying on me. Guys like Derek Fisher, Mr. .04. Same day. It was Derek Fisher, Dale Harris, and myself. So for some reason I had to audition for Dale Harris. I don't know what the hell that was about. So I'm in there in the gym and I'm working out, and Derek Fisher's passing me the ball, and I'm like, who's this kid that you got passing me the ball? He's like, no, he's on your team. It's Derek Fisher. I was like, oh, thank you, appreciate that. So Derek, thank you for always looking for me. Guys like Mark Madsen, who was my rookie, and Luke Walton, guys that, you know, just gave it all they had on the court. Guys like Slava Medvedenko. I don't know if Slava is from Russia or Ukraine, but one day I was talking smack to him and he gave me that Ukrainian mob look. I was like, you know what? I'm not messing with this guy no more. I ain't messing with him no more. Guys like AC Green, guys like Devin George. Every time he shot the 3 in the corner, I used to get mad. Don't shoot it again, throw it to me. And last but not least, the great Kobe Bean Bryant. Kobe, at my Jersey retirement, I know you were busy with your lovely wife and kids. I didn't get a chance to say anything about you, but I just want to say, brother, thank you. We pushed each other. You know, we had our battles, we had our times, but we always had respect for each other, and we were able to win 3 championships. Definitely couldn't have done it without you. I appreciate you very much. And next time we're out here for a statue, probably be your statue, so thank you. To the fans, I just wanted you to know that I heard you in the game when I was missing free throws. I heard it. I heard you in the game when I wasn't rebounding like I was supposed to. I heard it all, but thank you for staying on me. Thank you for motivating me. And this is a great moment. Thank you all for coming out. Love you, Bus family, mommy, daddy, Tifa, Aisha, kids, Charlie. Love you guys, Nelson family, Lester Nispel. Loud ass Stephen A. Smith. What's up, baby? Give it up for Stephen A. That's my man right there. Dennis Scott in the crowd. But again, thank you all for coming out. And as I look out here, I have to do it. You know what's coming. Can you dig it? Can you dig it? Thank you guys. Love you very much. Appreciate you.
Luke Robitaille and Dan Dreckerman come up. We're gonna do some photo shoots here.
What you looking for? I just wanna know. What you looking for? I just wanna know. I just wanna know. I just wanna know. Yeah. Fuck all the talking. I'm in this forever. No reason to flaunt it. My city is on it. We still up and coming. That's word to my brothers. Them buzzing. We ballin'. Suburban shit. We gon' whip in that coupe. 100K counting. My views going up. I'm running this shit like my last name was Trump. Baby, this any and everything. You could be any and everything.
Ребят, эта бронзовая статуя весит 544 килограмма и достигает 2,7 метра. А Шак — это 4-й игрок Лейкерс, который был достоин подобного. Я думаю, что скоро мы с вами еще увидим Коби здесь. Да, так что вот, Стефис-центр, Лос-Анджелес, Шакилу. А это его достижение, я думаю, что мне не нужно перечислять, потому что многие, во-первых, об этом знают, во-вторых, тут как бы все наглядно видно.